It is very important for Russia that Trump stay on his post. The expert told how the impeachment of the US president could end. In the US, it is extremely turbulent. Democrats seriously set their sights on an investigation against Trump, which should end with a vote on impeachment of the president in the House of Representatives. The investigation against Trump, who described actions against him as an attempted coup, is Pandora's real box. It is extremely difficult to say how this story will end. In an attempt to sort it out, MK talked with Vladimir Vasilyev, a doctor of economic sciences, chief scientific associate of the Institute of the USA and Canada of the Russian Academy of Sciences. Today, we can say that everyone has heard the legal process. The House of Representatives investigates, votes, and if successful, submits the case to the Senate, and there it is already necessary to collect 67 votes. Given that the previous voting on impeachment was purely party, it is clear that the votes will be divided in accordance with the political affiliation of the deputies. Maybe some of the Republicans will run away, but, in fact, the Democrats need to get 20 votes from Republican senators, and given that there are 53 people in the Senate, it is unlikely that they will split almost in half. The meaning of the process of impeachment and Trump's speeches is not connected with the legal dismissal of the president from power. This is an attempt to defeat the Trump administration. The calculation is made for the scenario that was carried out in the mid-70s under Nixon. Then, realizing that the administration was drowning, some supporters of the president ran from the ship. And the first swallow is already there. This is our special representative for Ukraine, Kurt Walker, who resigned. Democrats hope that other Trump officials will follow, who will begin to renounce their president. In addition, everyone is now waiting for action from Vice President Mike Pence. Democrat Nancy Pelosi, the de facto third person in the state, subtly hints to him that now is the time to use Article 25 of the US Constitution, used to remove incapacitated presidents, MK, and take power himself. Trump is ready to fight. He is consolidating his administration and the Republican Party around him. The president bluntly told his constituents, Democrats want to take away your right to bear arms, they want to take away your wall on the border with Mexico, they want to take away your freedom. These are attempts to mobilize your electorate. And they are quite successful. According to recent reports, the president has a high approval rating among supporters of the Republican Party, which greatly facilitates his situation in the case of impeachment. In addition, Donald Trump is trying to launch a counterattack. He is threatening to open a criminal case against Adam Schiff, chairman of the Intelligence Committee of the House of Representatives and a prominent Democrat. If the president succeeds, and he can prove the existence of a conspiracy on the part of intelligence officers and representatives of Congress, this will seriously change the attitude of Americans towards impeachment. My forecast is that in the near future there will be a political battle in the wall-to-wall format. The result could be a serious blow to American statehood. Moreover, in both parties, the promotion of the telephone conversation between Trump and Zelensky, in general, is not very profitable for the Democrats themselves. Single opposition candidate. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden is under attack. The question of his business in Ukraine does not leave the agenda. There is information about unseemly acts, and no matter how the Democrats do not want to leave this issue, it will sooner or later become one of the central ones. In any case, the Ukrainian case will lead to Biden starting to deflate. Nothing has begun, and Biden is already losing support. More recently, a survey was published in Iowa, where Warren is ahead of Biden. Moreover, just yesterday information appeared that Biden was losing to his rival in New Hampshire. Iowa and New Hampshire are the first states to host the primaries. Historically, since 1980, not a single Democrat has become a party candidate, losing both of these states, so the sign for the former vice president is very alarming.